I just came across some tweets earlier while we were still talking. Boober, who seen me on Warski but follows you, and I think that's where she came from, says that Jimmy Neutron's all grown up now and streaming, and then tweeted out my link.
Okay, well, that's pretty funny. I like that.
That was good.
I like her style. Did you see Baked Alaska tried to get my solo channel a strike?
What?
Like the second week it was up. Yeah, Baked Alaska tried to get me a content strike for harassment and bullying about a month ago on Nightwave.
What?
Yeah, I got it overturned too. I felt really dirty about how I got it overturned, but I had to sell a piece of my soul to do it. But I basically became a leftist for the length of one email. And I was like, how could you guys come after me like this? I was only making fun of Baked Alaska. He's a literal Nazi. They gave me my channel back in 12 hours.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
So you can have as many conservative views as you want, and then they call you Nazi or do crazy shit. But if it's a person who's further right than you, you're good to go as long as you call them a Nazi.
Dude, I was calling him the gay F word. I was threatening to shoot. I was literally threatening to shoot him next time I saw him. And YouTube's like, you can't do that. And I'm like, yo, but Baked Alaska's a Nazi. Like, he does the 14 words. He's literally Hitler. And they were like, yeah, you're right. Here's your channel back. And I was like, oh my God. Is this what being a leftist is like? This is awesome.
You're like, hold on. Maybe I picked the wrong side.
Yeah, nigga, I want to work for the Young Turks now. This shit is dope.
I can get away with whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, like, you think Alex Jones gets that consideration? No, he's on the phone for an hour like, I swear to God, I've got the document. Like, we don't care, Alex. No, you just say literal Nazi, and they're like, here's your account back. Boom. Good way to punch those Nazis on the internet. I'm like, thank you. Oh, yeah, Baked had a meltdown out of that. Baked was furious. Oh, and Baked also reached out to a friend of mine to reach out to my friend to tell them on behalf of Baked Alaska to lay off a Cernovich. Baked, you are not a mafioso. If you're watching this, bud, you don't get to issue demands to people. That's pathetic. That would be like the country of Libya issuing a demand to the United States. Like, you better stop struggling manipulating the price of rubber on the global market. What are you going to do, Libya?
Oh, God. Are you sure he's not a mafioso? Just
have you seen, dude, he can't even get pussy. Trust me, he's not in the mafia. Are you kidding me?
I thought he got with what's her face? Thought girl.
No, he didn't. She never fucked him.
Wow. I know she was on stream pulling shit out of her asshole.
Oh, that was so gross. Did you see that? Did you see her pussy boogers? Oh, she had pussy boogers. Yeah, it's pretty gross. No, he didn't even bang her. Baked can't get laid. Like, it's a known thing. Like, people won't tell you that, but he doesn't get laid. Like, he's one of those guys that like you know the type, Gluck. That's just really nice, wants everybody to like him. Guys who are like that don't like. If you want everybody at a party to like you, you're not gonna get any pussy. Like, go to that party and make everybody not like you, nigga. He'll leave with somebody's girl. But he just shows up. Yeah, okay, sure. Oh, shucks. And like, everybody's like, I don't want to fuck this guy. Like, yeah, come on, man. He was hanging around like Ice Poseidon and Hampton Brandon. Is anybody really gonna fuck Baked Alaska over Hampton Brandon? Get out of town. Never any shortage of ways to make fun of me. Although it's funny, after all the digging Gabe Hoffman did, he goes, you were a drunk who used to run strip clubs. I'm like, that's what you got on me? Nigga, I used to sell drugs. I lost a federal lawsuit. Like, let's get into my, like, did you even at least do a Google search on me, dude? Get a fucking, come on, man.
He's just searching you by Mersh, dude. He hasn't figured out your real name.
It was Gabe Hoffman makes fun of me. Unlike Tonka saw, I actually care.
Hold on, what?
I don't know. I guess Mr. Wheels has been desperate. So he's just been like He's been going back and just taking shots at anybody from like the his heyday. It's really sad. It's like watching Cameron come out with an album now and try to take shots at Kanye. And you're like, dude, you're like a 2003 rapper. Stop it.
Hold on, are you saying Tonka's taking shots at people?
Yeah, he was talking shit about us, and he was talking shit about Medicare, and I'm like, nobody pays attention to you anymore, guy. I only know because one of my listeners sent it to me, and he goes, Tonka was talking shit about you, and I saw the link, and I went, dude, that shit is I'm not listening to 3 hours of Tonka and failure. I wouldn't do that if you had a gun in my face. I was like, timestamp that shit. And then I forgot all about it. And then like an hour later, my listener sent it to me timestamped, and I listened to the 2-second clip of me. And as soon as he stopped talking about me, I'm like, I can't handle this. I can't do this. But it was just, yeah, I mean, Revenge of the Cis guys are terrible. We're doing so bad. We're doing better than you, Tonka. We're making more money. Medicare, he sucks. He's an asshole. His fans are terrible. Medicare doesn't know what he's doing, because if anybody on the internet doesn't know what he's doing, it's Jim. That guy, he just is fucking, he's really jumped the shark, hasn't he?
No, I think I was on the stream where Tonka was talking about Medicare, and I think people like to take it out of context because he was just saying Medicare's fans.
I've heard some other clips. I've read some other
probably
clips.
missed it.
He thinks he's cute. Yeah, a lot of people missed it because nobody listens anymore. But yeah, like he takes little shots at Jim, and I'm like, dude, look, Jim's one of the few people that could be mean to me, and I'd still be a fan of his shit. Like you could try to backtrack and go, oh, I don't like him now. Yeah, you do. Shut up. Every one of us watches his videos. Eat a dick. You're lying if you say you don't.
What? I do kind of like Tonka and Failure. They're good guys to me, and I've had nothing but pleasant interactions with them. Everyone can have their own opinion. I'm not going to go to bat for people. One thing I will say is I definitely know he's not in a wheelchair. That's the one thing I'll clarify. Everyone loves
that's a bummer.
He's definitely not in a wheelchair.
Well, hey, listen, there's always time, right?
Oh, fucking Mersh.
What? I'm just saying, don't count all your fucking chickens until they hatch.
Yeah. Well, there's time for me to end up in a wheelchair. I mean, I am in a chair that has wheels on it currently.
Look, all I'm saying is I'm sure he was a nice guy to you. That's fine.
Yeah.
I just don't like when people put words in my mouth.
Oh, no.
And I don't like when people try to revisit those moments and try to put words in my mouth again 6 months later when nobody cares.
Yeah, and that's the thing is I don't know the context between you and Tonka, and like honestly, like I know both of you. I know you're both good guys, and I think if you guys actually had a conversation, it wasn't about bullshit or drama or any of that, you guys would be fine talking.
No, I doubt it. I really doubt it. There's just sometimes I'm like, like there are certain people I could actually see past the issues I've had with them in the past. Yeah. Like Warski being one of them. Like Warski's somebody I can kind of, and he annoys the shit out of me too, but not on the level Tonka. Like Tonka, I don't know what it is, but he fucking profoundly annoys the piss out of me. I don't know. I don't dislike Failure as much, but there's just certain people that you ever go to a fucking party and there's just like one friend of your friend you've never met before, and as soon as you hear him talking, you're like, who the fuck is this guy? Like
I've had that situation.
Yeah, like I don't even again, Warski, I don't even think I think I get what you said about Tonka is probably more fitting for a Warski. Like if I saw Warski somewhere, I'd be like, I'm gonna go buy this nigga a beer. Go fucking
yeah. I'm friends with Warski, and I'm actually co-hosting Warski Live now with him to bring back to earth. And honestly, the guy is creative as fuck. And outside of the shit he was doing before, which kind of drove away his audience, that's a creative ass motherfucker. Like, I'm not even playing around. We've had, since I started, probably about 4 or 5 Discord calls at 30 minutes to an hour long. And he's got some really amazing shit in the works. And he's going back to creating, which is nice.
I don't hate the guy. Look, I'll admit I watched his show when he came back with Chris. And the sketch they did made me fucking laugh.
Yeah,
I was laughing at that sketch. I'm like, this is funny shit. I didn't like Bloodsport's Andy Warski. I just didn't, because it was very like that whole community was just so try hard.
Well, and it was a bummer because that wasn't really, I feel like that wasn't really Andy. If you look at Andy from the last 5 years before that, it wasn't really him, you know?
Yeah, he was he was an actual YouTuber before all that Bloodsport shit. Like, he was one of the few guys that had a channel back when, you know, nobody had a channel. Like, you know what I mean? Back when having a YouTube channel actually fucking meant something.
Yeah.
Chris had a channel, and they were doing content. And like, that's why even to this day, these Bloodsports people try to like shit on us sometimes, or they'll go after us on Twitter. And I'm like, that's fine, but I dare you to watch our content and say that our content's bad. Like, we put out really good content. Just do content, and I like your content. But yeah, I definitely don't see him as being the worst. I really think Tonka is just the worst. I don't know why. It's just, again, it's certain people. I hear them talk, and I'm like, I would rather watch my sister on FaceTime in a home invasion fucking begging for mercy.
Jesus.
Than watch a fucking Tonka saw fucking feet. I could at least watch a Warski stream, you know?
Well, you should check out one of the ones that we're doing in the future. And then the cool thing is he's getting back into creating. So he's going to have actual content, edited content again, which is nice. And the video that he's going to drop soon is fucking tits, dude. It's so funny.
And it sucks, man. I know it's like tough. Like, I've been where he's at. Like, it's a bitch to do edited content. I get it.
Yeah.
It's not fun. There's so little payoff to it. Like, everybody wants to stream now because you just pop on the mics and you bring in the Streamlab shekels, and it's like, you know what I mean? So nobody wants to actually. So, you know, my hat's off to him if he's actually doing shit like that, because again, it's a thankless job. You make a video, it gets the views, and then, you know, it's not topical after a while, and it kind of like sucks in that way, where it just, I can see why everybody got into the streams. I mean, I did all right last night just reading Gabe Hoffman's DMs. Right. Holy shit. Drama makes money.
Boober, that is not my statement to make, but it'll be soon. Andy had a little bit of a, you know, he went through a major breakdown recently. We all know that. And, you know, he's recentered himself. He's got some stuff in the works.
Wait, I haven't seen past the meltdown. The last thing I saw was the chair flip.
Yeah, that wasn't even a meltdown. That was literally.
No, that was funny. That was
funny as fuck. Yeah,
I'm like, this nigga checked out of the conversation 20 minutes ago.
He did, and that's why we were talking about it after. He's like, dude, I just couldn't take the yelling anymore, and I wanted to do something entertaining for the audience, because I'm sure, yeah, they might like the shouting at each other a little bit, but I wanted to do my artistic interpretation of the screaming at each other. And that's where all the burning nipple and everything else came from, was that.
I think that was the main issue of Bloodsports, and why it wasn't sustainable, is because you can't have 5 hours of screaming. You just can't. You got to break it up with other content. Like, you had all of these people. Some of them were very talented people. You could have mixed it up, mixed in a few videos, played as, hey guys, what do you think about this? All right, let's do this bit where we read off some news or items or whatever. If you just go 6 hours of, you're a fucking cuck, you fucking touched my pit, I fucking did it. After like 5 hours, you're like, I'm getting agita. I have to go play video games or stuff. So it's nice if you could just take an hour, like after an hour, go, all right, guys, end of the break. We're going to take a quick break here. Let's play this latest video from Jim or somebody, or play a shoe nice video where he's eating cock or whatever. And just fucking break it up, lighten the mood, and then come back with two new people and let them rip each other's dicks off.
Yeah, and that's
even the Roman Colosseum, I'm sure, had an intermission, you know?